What's going on YouTube? Welcome back today for another Just Like Smith video. Today's video we're going to be doing a little tear down on the F250. So since we got the new 26s and the 40s, the lift is a little bit too small. So I've got something going with Striker Off-Road Designs, and we will find that out on a later video. But I'm going to go ahead and get quite a bit of this tore down. I'm just going to do a little time lapse. Let's start tearing this thing apart. This is the video that we've all been waiting for. We are going to Striker Off-Road Designs today to pick up pretty much all of the lift. This is the loaner truck. We are taking it to Maryville, Tennessee to Striker Off-Road Designs to I think we're here. I think. Alright guys, we're at Single Shot Powder Coating here to drop off all the parts. Gonna go ahead and unbox them, lay them all out, and then I'll show them to you. So get ready to see the cleanest suspension in the market by far. Striker Off-Road Designs. Thank you all, Kyle and Taylor. Check it out. Channel. Welcome back to the Daytona truck build series that I'm trying to do. This is episode 4, if you didn't read the description or the title or whatever you want to call it. So we've got quite a bit of stuff in from Striker Off-Road Designs, which is one of the biggest sponsors here on the YouTube channel as far as the lift, because we wouldn't really have the Daytona truck build video series if it wasn't for the lift from Striker Off-Road Designs. So anyway, we've got quite a bit of it back from powder coat. We don't have all of it back from powder coat. We've got the rear axle underneath the truck, and I'll kind of go over that here in a second. Let me just show you. Underneath the truck, we've got this top plate finally installed. We've got the leaf pack put back together pretty much. We've still got those bolts right there. And then I've still got to do some touch-up paint on that little bottom wedge piece. Right there is the traction bar bracket. So my buddy is actually on the way over, Charles. You've seen him on the channel before. If you... Oh! No way! Boys, The steering box is broke. That's just great. The steering box is broke. Look at it. The whole top thing is completely cracked. I guess that's the post office for you, or that's possibly a shitty steering box for you. That's not what we needed. I'm gonna try to call Redhead right now. Yeah, because like I said here on my YouTube channel, we're trying to make it to this Daytona truck meet. I'm building a 6.0 Power Stroke F250. It's on like an 18-inch lift, and I was just all of the parts and stuff. You know, I mean, I've got a couple sponsors on the channel here, but all of the parts and stuff we're just kind of reviewing and showing in each video. You know, we're doing like a build series kind of. So.
Yeah, we'll need to get you a gearbox that will actually work here. Okay, so this was, let's see here momentarily. I think I just got an email. So, yep, I got the photos. So we'll have those. And, yep, that's definitely not going to work. We'll get the ball rolling and get a new one out to you.
Okay, that sounds perfect. And you said you're going to do that like next day air something pretty quick for me. I appreciate that. Absolutely. We'll get this going, and then you obviously have my email if you have any questions. Okay, perfect. I appreciate it. Thank you all.
You're welcome. Have a good evening.
You too. Thank you. All right. So there goes the Redhead steering gearbox. Installing that today. Thank you, post office. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You are watching episode 5 of the Daytona truck build. Today we're going to be building a high steer double shear Pitman arm. Back at the garage, we've got all the faceplates unloaded. We've got the coilovers and the rear shocks unloaded. Still have to build the track bar and the drag link. So not sure if I'm gonna go ahead and put the coilovers together black and then take it back apart after I get it driving and test drive it and go to retorque everything. I'll just jack it up, pull the coilovers out, take the springs off, and then take them out to powder. That's probably the way that it's gonna go, just so then we can drive this thing down the road. The axle truss will have a faceplate on the back as well, but we got this fully bolt-on integrated track bar bracket in the bolt-on axle truss, and then we have the PMF HD buckets and the PMF track bar bracket that goes right there. So your track bar is going to mount right here, and your track bar is going to mount up there with some big 1.25" heim joints. Your drag link is going to mount right here. Gosh, look at this powder coat. It's straight up blinging, boys. I'm getting so excited. We're getting so close. Okay. Out here taking some pictures. Pretty cool background. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Justin Smith channel. In today's video, if you're new here to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below if you're interested in lifting trucks. So here on the channel, over the past 5-6 months, we've been doing videos on my 2006 F250, as you all just now seen. We just now finished putting on a 20-inch lift. We've drove the truck about 1,000 miles now on coilovers all the way around. We will be doing that sometime next year, maybe the year after that. This cradle is ready for a 4-link. Just have to buy the upper arms. Not sure if I have to buy the lower arms or if those will work. And then of course the brackets and the coilovers. So on top of not having a sway bar, on top of not having a dual steering stabilizer at 20 inches of lift, on top of having 26x16s on 40-inch mud tires, on top of having 3-inch shifted industry spacers, you all would not believe how good this truck drives and rides. Like I said, I feel like the ride's gonna stiffen up a little bit in the rear whenever I do that 2-inch add-a leaf, because that's gonna bow that leaf spring a little bit more, stiffen it up a little bit. Other than that, I really think that this truck, I'm so happy with it. I'm not gonna crank the coilovers down any. It rides really, really good. We still have to powder coat the springs on the coils, on the coilovers, but I'm gonna wait until I get my add-a leaf in, and because I'll have to have that add-a leaf powder coated as well. So we will have that add-a leaf powder coated. We will have the top and bottom spring on the coilovers powder coated. We will also have this bottom coilover conversion bracket powder coated, and we will also have our sway bar end links powder coated all at the same time. And Brad's gonna knock that out for us, not a big deal. Since a lot of y'all don't believe me that we can still go through the drive-thru, Starbucks is right over here. We're gonna go take this baby through Starbucks. Everybody's wanting to see me get into the truck as well. So let's just set this up and I'll show you. It's not even that bad. See? Easy. Now, whether you could do it without the amp step, that's kind of a different story. It would be pretty hard without the amp step, but I'll do it for you guys. Should we hit it with like the run and go, like the run and jump, or I don't think that I can do it just normally. Oh, I didn't do that. Okay, now that is kind of hard. I think it would be easier just to hit him with the run and jump. Kind of sketchy. You can go on. You can go on, sir. Uh-oh, they've got the drive-thru a little bit tight today. They keep on putting these cones up trying to get me. But we're just gonna go on through here and see anyway. If we run over your cones, I'm sorry. Clearance 9 foot. Anything with 9 foot clearance, we still fit. It's close. It's tight. Probably got like 6 or 8 inches. But we are here in the drive-thru, so I'm gonna go ahead and order me something, and then I will catch you whenever we pull around this tight turn. So now let's see if we can do this. Last time I had Scott helping me. See, we're a good ways away from the cones, so I usually just whip it way to the right. We are touching the trees, no big deal. We are literally touching the trees. So now just cut him damn hard over here. We do have to drive through their bush just a little bit. Just a little bit. But hey, we're making it. Drive through their bush a little bit again. Obviously, it's gonna sit right on the lines. Like, I have parked this truck in certain parking spots that literally the edge of the line is at the edge of the tire on both tires. So you're always gonna have smaller parking spaces like that, but anywhere that there's a normal, good-sized parking spot, you will be able to park the truck still being this wide. So anyway, also big shout out to Overkill Fab, killed it on the grill. Anyway, thank you all for watching today's video. It's been a while since I've got to just do just a normal like base subject video. So to get to do this, and I've had so many questions about, you know, like how does that thing drive? Like, it's massive, how does it drive? And this thing is so much bigger in person. Like, pictures don't do it justice. And I feel like once I get it up more in the rear, it's gonna look even bigger, because even on my squatted friends now, like, I'm friends with everybody, like squatted truck, leveled truck, lowered truck, lifted truck, Sema truck, like I'll be friends with any kind of customized truck, or even if you don't have a customized truck, like anybody who knows me knows that I talk to everybody. But like, I feel like all my squatted truck friends especially know, like anyone who's went from a squatted truck and then like they finally put their rear blocks in and lifted the rear of it, it just like, it makes it feel so much bigger lifting the rear. So I feel like once I lift the rear of this truck, like it'll just feel that much bigger. That's gonna be all for today's video. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Don't forget, comment down below what y'all want to see next. If you have any questions, don't forget, hit me up on Instagram or comment down below. Always remember, everybody starts out as a nobody, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.